Do you think that James got the most out of his career?
No way.
Like, dude, is that one of the
I thought for sure he was going to beat McGrath's win record.
same, man?
If backtrack, I would have bet the farm on it, dude. It was just coming so easy. He won at a very young age, right out of the gate. I mean, dude, it took me 2 years. I didn't win a real Supercross until my third season. So that's 2 years. I mean, can you imagine if I would have won, if I would have won 5 races, in 99 and 5 in 2000, I hate saying if, but I mean, that put me at 58. That's a lot closer to 72 than 48, what I'm at. Right? So.
Yeah, the fact that he could just win straight away.
Yeah, I mean, you pick up a lot of wins there at the beginning, and you're still so young, and you already got 15, 20 in the bag, and that's basically where he was. I'm like, I thought for sure he was going to beat MC's record.
Do you have any indication of like why it didn't work out like that for him?
I don't know.
Like, have you spoke about it?
No. I mean, that'd be a tough question to ask. I'm like, dude, why didn't you win?
No, I guess you're right. It's just such a shame, like that.
I don't know. I feel like it's really not my business to ask him like that. Like, I feel like it would come off very disrespectful, which, I just
feel like there's maybe it helps someone else. Like maybe there was just a thing that
I like that spin you're putting on it, but I don't.
You're a racer, like you're.
I just think he'd be like, why you got to be like that, bro?
Yeah, fair. Nah, fair.
You know what I mean? And you know what, dude? Maybe there's something that we don't know about that.
And that's what I mean. It's like it wasn't talent. It wasn't right.
No.
Like there was something.
The dude had the tangibles.
Yeah, and there was something that we missed, and it's just like, fuck, crazy that you could be like that and not get to that level.
Yeah, because
you just hate to see the next guy go. Yeah. Maybe there's just something that we just didn't know, and it's just like
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just a private moment, maybe that, and again, that's his story to tell, not my story, and I'm not even going to speculate, But yeah, for sure, I thought, I'm like, dude, this is coming quick. Just because I raced him, I knew I could see the speed and the talent, like I was in the moment.
It could also just be as simple as, like you said, that once you left.
I don't think he was engaged as much, and I'm not trying to, by any means, say that I was the reason that he was doing so well and he was engaged, because I think, I wonder if he respected the guys as much as he respected me, I'm not sure. That'd be a good question.
It took a lot to beat you. Like, he would have had to get so much right.
I hate talking about myself
like stuff
like this. Like when you're telling stories,
like
when you're saying like, Ivan, like that was so gnarly there, that was so hot. I think I hate talking about that stuff, because to me it wasn't that. Yeah, it was gnarly, but they make it sound gnarlier than it really was. Like when I was listening to Ivan on your pod, I'm like, I don't remember it being that gnarly. I think, are you making this up? I don't remember being that. And he's like, nah, dude, you're an idiot. You don't realize, you don't get it, guy. Who knew? But it was normal for me. Dude, there were times when we'd be going to the track. This was when Ernie was there. Ernesto would be sleeping going to the track. He's like, dude, RC, I got to get some sleep, man. I'm so tired. He would get dressed at my house. So
we could sleep in the car.
Sleeps. Yeah, we go train in the morning, do our bike ride, get back. He's like, I'm going to get geared up here, and then I can sleep. That way I'm just going to hang out in the car, and we're ready to ride or get a ride. That was good.
Fuck. That's so gnarly, bro. Like, they're the best of the best of the best of the best. Better than 99.9% of anyone that's
I remember
rode
one
that
time we were coming up on an off weekend, and this is when Ernie was hanging out with, or staying with me for like the outdoor series, and he was on the 125, and we're like, okay, we're gonna not ride Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Rarely did I take more than 3 days off ever throughout my career. Unless I was hurt, rarely did I take 3 days off in a row. So we're like, so we don't have to ride on Thursday. Let's do 340s. And dude, this is like right before 4th of July, so you can imagine how hot it was. It's right before Redbud. And we did 340s, and I'll never forget. And the third one was hard for me, dude. I was like, I had to have been on the verge of heat stroke. Like, massive dehydration. Like, I started to feel light, and just like, I got to the stage where I wasn't even hot. I was almost like getting cold. And I lapped him 2 times in the moto. And dude, he was literally riding around. I'm like going by him. I'm just like, pull off, mate. You're just like doing nothing here. But that was one of those days. That day rings a bell in my. That one comes up a lot in my memory bank.
That's so wild.
340s
in summer in Tallahassee.
Yeah, I think Dunge did 340s a couple times, maybe, I don't know, a couple others. Yeah, that was a lot.
How hard were you on Dunge at the start when he first got
Real
there?
hard.
Yeah, I remember he's had some stories for me where he was just like...
Me and Ivan, especially me, like, and he was a youngster. Dude, we used to just bag on him so bad, and he was just so gullible
and so
just
soft and nice.
Oh, soft and nice, and he's scared to say anything wrong. And there's he can tell you the stories, but yeah, it was like you couldn't do that in this day and age. But we used to have so much fun. There was a time where we were trying to get him to like stop going so fast through the whoops because he'd like dip the front and like be almost on the verge of yard sailing. And there were times where he would keep making the same mistake, and I shit you not, Chase, he'd be looking back where the test trucks were to make sure that we didn't see him. And then when he'd look back, we'd be pointing at him. Oh, we had so much fun. So much fun. That was the good old days, especially like going into the 2007 season when I wasn't racing for a championship. It was when I see like Eli, I picture myself, he just looks like he's at ease. Even though he's racing for the championship, I wasn't racing for the championship. But he's like I'm kind of like I can go back in time when I'm seeing Eli right now. That's dangerous for the competitors.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.